Hello and welcome to another episode with Biker Budgie. Nice to see you, I hope you're well. Right, today's video is about the EVA foam decking pads, foam, whatever you want to call it, fake teak. So if you're interested in that and you want to see it fitted to a Sib, my soft bottom boat, stay tuned. Okay, so I've got a bit of the foam on my front of my pickup. So that is it, that's what I've bought. It comes in a big roll. It's about 2.70 meters by about 90 centimeters. And it's basically just a rubbery foam. This one's got like an alligator skin texture to it. I'll zoom in, you can see that there. So this is a self-adhesive one. You just literally peel the backing off. And then there's glue underneath. And you just clean your surface and stick it down. It's pretty easy, pretty flexible to use, and it does conform to all different shapes of your boat quite well. Okay, let's take a look at it on the boat. Okay, so what you're looking at here is the rear two sections of my boat floor, my inflatable rib with a soft bottom. This is the aluminium floor, as you can see. And this is how it looks when it's actually on the boat. It's quite easy to cut and shape and mould around all the little circular pieces. Obviously under here I just cut out the rectangles here for the, this is the fuel tank holder. This is a strap that holds the fuel tank down. So I just literally cut it around there. And I just used basically a pair of garden scissors and a Stanley blade. If I just go in the garage here, I've got the other piece here. It's behind here. There it is. Right, this piece here, this is like the nose cone section. So obviously you can see you've got the bit where your valve goes there. And it's pretty easy to cut around that with a Stanley blade. And I just basically around the edges I used an aerosol can and marked it out so it had a round edge, and then just cut it round the edges. It was quite difficult to make sure that I had the gaps all lined up right, but apart from that it was pretty easy to do. So basically what you do, you clean the surface with some alcohol so that there's no grease and things on there. And then you peel the backing off. Well, you cut the section to shape first, and then you basically just peel the backing off, stick it down and press it down, and that's it. Let me give you a closer look at it with all the floor together. There you go. So basically I've got one more panel that I haven't added in here, so I've got 4 panels to my boat, but I've only got 3 out just to show you that this is what it looks like when it's fitted. Also, I left plenty of room around the edge here so that it didn't interfere with the way that it locks together, because I didn't want that to cause any interference there. And then around the edge here, because this bit actually, any of you guys that have got an inflatable Sib will know, this bit tucks underneath the main tube of the boat. So I left about a finger's width, about 1 inch all around the edge, just so that it had plenty of room to tuck under. So I thought if I'd have come right to the edge with this, that might have been a bit tight to get underneath the tube, so I left a gap. But once this is fitted in the boat, you don't actually see that gap because it's tucked underneath the tube. But there we go. I had a lot of you guys on Facebook that was really interested in this stuff and asking what it was, where I got it, how much it was. It was basically off eBay for £30, and it comes in, like I said before, 2.7 metres length, and it's 90 centimetres wide, which was more than enough to do all my panels on my boat. The other panel is just in here. There it is. So yeah, that's all. It's all done and ready for the season. I don't know how this is going to fare up as opposed to the glue, whether that's going to stay stuck down or not, but I can tell you now that is pretty on there, and if you wanted to get it off, I think it'll be quite a struggle. So I don't think it's going to be any trouble. once it gets wet, but time will tell. Right, so that's the EVA foam decking. As you can see, it's pretty easy to put on, and it's hopefully going to last pretty well, at least for a season anyway. So yeah, please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. I've got lots more boat videos coming up this summer. I'm waiting for the weather to get better. So I'll see you next time. You come along for the ride with biker / boating budgie. Take care.